Hello and welcome to Mockbuster Fluster with Fraser and Mark. He's Fraser, I'm Mark.
Oh dear, we're in a new place.
The new set.
New set. New we've upgraded in the world.
You've
upgraded.
just sat on the same sofa but in a different house.
I've just tagged along.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But we're watching Avengers Grimm first, which we've just watched, and then we're watching Sinister Squad second.
Any guesses what they are?
Yeah, Avengers Grimm. Well, it was released around the same time as Avengers Age of Ultron.
But was nothing like
But it's nothing fucking like it.
They literally, it was like more the Grimm style, like, and then they just went, oh, just throw Avengers on.
Well, I've made some notes and I've got stolen from Fables, stolen from Once Upon a Time, stolen from Grimm, and stolen from Marvel fairy tales.
Yeah.
There was not an original idea in it, and I think all these mockbusters have that problem, is that they just fucking steal.
Well, they're supposed to.
I know, but it's like... Right, have you ever watched... what everyone fucking raves about it. It's got two brothers, and they live in like a... Supernatural. I went through the first 5 or 6 episodes of that, and I could say they stole that from that film, that from that film, that from that film. Every episode, it was a stolen film,
right.
And it pissed me off, so I couldn't watch it.
I just don't watch it because it just seems pretty poor.
But wouldn't it be nice if people had new ideas?
It would,
but,
yeah.
But
or just disguised it well.
We are watching Mockbusters. What do we actually expect?
We sort of in for it.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I was expecting more than mocking Avengers or like the superhero genre in general, because it's just easy to. There was a cameo from an Avenger though.
Was there?
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, Lou Ferrigno was in it. Who was the Hulk?
No,
in
he
the
was
TV movies?
He was Iron John.
Iron John!
What a name. Just that name alone should make you all want to see this film. For only 99 cents.
99 pence. You've been living in America.
Shit, 99 pence.
99 pence on Amazon. And
cheap.
Iron John, right? He was a normal man, and then when
he transformed.
He transformed.
Sounds familiar. Very familiar.
You know how like Colossus looks good in Deadpool?
Yeah.
Iron John did not look good
like
in Avengers Grimm.
We got like a bit of spray.
Yes. Did you see Martin Kirby do the Silver Surfer? For people who don't know wrestling, this is a bit of an odd one, but Martin Kirby did the Silver Surfer for Halloween, and he looked better than Iron John.
PCW.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Yeah, literally, like you could just get.
Yeah, it was bad. Really bad makeup.
It's like if you spray, you know, when everyone tries to get that silver hair, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just went. Oh no, it's.
And also, right, I've read a lot of fairy tales. I've watched a lot of fairy tale inspired stuff. At what point did Rumpelstiltskin become hot? He was supposed to be a little nasty little gnome, isn't he? He's ugly and stuff. And Rumpelstiltskin in this was well fit. I'd have gone with Rumpelstiltskin. Would you have gone with Rumpelstiltskin? Have I broken you, Fraser?
No. No, it's just... You wouldn't expect that. Okay, yeah. I've missed you, Mark. I've missed you.
Thanks. It's nice to have you back.
Forgot that you would...
Forgot that I'm what? Ridiculous.
No, I forgot that just the one thing you point out. I just go, no, they're telling me lies here. Rumpelstiltskin is not this hot.
No.
It's just like, oh.
No. So we've got Lou Ferrigno, which I'm glad Lou Ferrigno is in it, because Lou Ferrigno's great.
I'm glad he's doing stuff now.
I'm glad he's not destitute.
Glad they kept him busy. Oh no, that was.
I didn't hate this film. I quite enjoyed it.
No, like
it wasn't original, but there was some fun shit going on.
No, it was just it was really bad. Like some of the stuff, like the writing was just terrible. Like some of the dialogue. Oh yeah, she looked like there was one character who was supposed to be like she's in her thinking she's deep in thought and she's looking to the side, but it just looks like she's reading the script.
Yeah.
But it's great when it comes, because obviously like they'll do that as a close up or like a 2-shot of her just like looking to the side and it's all mysterious. But then they'll go back to like a full shot and she's just staring at one of the other characters and it just looks really awkward. It's just like, it'd be like if I was all the way over there staring at you from a distance, you'd be like, what the fuck? Why are you looking at me like that?
Snow White was crap. The actress they had for her was crap. She looked She was well, as far as my knowledge of women goes, she was attractive, right?
No. She was alright.
She was alright.
She could have been she could have been attractive, but maybe it was the deadpan acting that was just like...
The acting really was bad in places. I mean, you'd expect Lou Ferrigno to be a bit hammy, but the rest of it, there really wasn't much by way of acting.
Not at all, no.
With the exception of the character of Jessica.
Yeah.
There was a character in it who was kind of like heavily influenced mentally by Rumpelstiltskin, and I thought she did that really well.
They didn't say her last name, so that's a clear influence.
Maybe her surname's Jones.
Maybe. I mean, she does get a mind for...
Yeah. And then there was Red Riding Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, Red Riding Hawkeye gets her mind there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a cool thing. Like having like... It's a cool idea having like fairy tales like in the kind of superhero genre thing. Like there was a superhero landing. There was a superhero landing. Oh, that was terrible. Red Riding superhero landing. No, but it wasn't even like obviously like in the superhero films they don't actually jump from this height and land in that position, but at least they make you believe that. This one, it was clearly like we are moving them down like this.
It was clearly very Asylum. And that's not a bad thing, because I like the Asylum, and they have a very...
They have their audience.
Yeah, it's a very kind of niche thing where they deliberately have cheesy-ass films, and when you see that logo, you know what to expect.
You've got to have that mindset of like, okay, this is an Asylum film.
And that was definitely that. Do you remember Transmorphers?
Yes.
It was nothing like Transformers, and that was nothing like the Avengers.
Yeah, it's just the title really. Like,
it was
just
quite
the title
like,
just to get you in.
It was most similar.
The Grimm, like
most similar to Grimm.
The second part was like like it was more to that. But then like the Avengers gets people in, I guess, and stuff like that, and
it was much more of a rip-off of Grimm and Once Upon a Time, that kind of feel, than it was Avengers. They had a team.
It's kind of like if these...
But that was it.
If these Grimm tales were Avengers, and it's like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, but Marvel did that themselves years ago
in
the comic books.
Yeah, I've got the book, yeah.
So, I mean, I thought it was fun. I like Asylum films. It was, as with any Asylum film, it had its usual flaws. Crap acting.
Yeah. And
crap effects, but it was
like,
charming.
Is that part of the appeal of these films?
Is it
so. Like the crap?
So.
Like if it was good acting, would you still feel the same or?
I don't know. They've never really had anyone good.
No.
If you've ever seen Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, some of the acting in that is just, you just sit there and you go, dire.
Are they doing it on purpose though? Is it
maybe
like purposeful bad acting or no?
Maybe
It can't be.
Maybe. Right. So we've had Marvel, and we're going to move on to DC. It is another Asylum title, but it's Sinister Squad. So, but before we do that, are you going to do your Rotten Tomatoes?
I am. So we're basing it off Age of Ultron because it was around the same time. So do you want to guess what Age of Ultron got? Not as high as the first Avengers because it wasn't as popular.
So I reckon it got about 65-70 for Age of Ultron.
75%.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pretty close.
Avengers Grimm, I'm going to give it a weak-ass 20. That's what I think people went for. What did it get?
14%.
So it wasn't too far off.
Double check that.
It wasn't too far off.
Yeah, that's right. 14.
I'm getting better at this.
You're getting
It's a little bit boring now. I'm getting better
at it. One day you're going to get it on the nose and it's going to be freaky.
So we've had Mockbuster Marvel.
And now
we're now having Discount DC. So yes, we're going to watch Sinister Squad. Who will be the victor? Will it be Mockbuster Marvel? Will it be cheap-ass DC?
Oh, don't be saying stuff like that. You can't put them against each other.
Yeah, I enjoyed Avengers Grimm, so let's see. The battle continues as we watch another.
Oh, that's a point actually. Before, I know you wanted to finish it off. No, after credit scene. If you're gonna try and rip off Marvel, you got to do a post credit scene. I mean, come on. Slacking guys. I could wait for Asylum.
So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week when we watch Sinister Squad. This pizza's super, Fraser.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah, it's the after credits.
Are they still watching?
They might be.
It's pretty cool if they were watching, aren't they? Because then they get a little extra bit. They get a little reward. I hope they don't expect this all the time though.
No.
Especially with
It's a one-off.
especially with Sinister Squad as well. You know.
No. We can't do the same bit twice.
Could you imagine? Nightmare.